packed your things in a quiet room, both slammed doors, no perfume, just the sound of nothing left, like love walked out and took its breath. So I pour that whiskey, settled on, in a house that don't feel like home. No fight to fix, no second choice. You left me without raising your voice. You said take care like it was small, like we weren't breaking at all. No tears fell, no anger showed, just a silence heavy as stone. So I pour that whiskey, let it burn slow, trying to feel what you didn't show. All them words we couldn't voice, you left me without raising your voice. No blame to hold, no truth to fight, just a love that lost its life. No last kiss, no reason why, just a quiet kind of goodbye. Now your echoes in these walls, and every step down empty halls. I keep listening for something more, but silence answers like before. So I pour that whiskey one last round, to a love that didn't make a sound. All that pain I can't avoid, you left me without raising your voice. Yeah, you left me without raising your used to hold me like I was home. Now your arms feel like I'm alone. Same old words, but they don't land like they used to back then. So I pour that whiskey, watch it fade, like your love did, day by day. I kept trying, you slipped away. You love me less every day. Your eyes stopped looking into mine, started drifting somewhere I can't find. You'd say I'm here, but I could tell your heart was somewhere else as well. So I poured that whiskey, let it burn slow to a truth I didn't wanna know. All them nights I begged you to stay. You love me less every day. No big fight, no final scene, just a slow change in between. From I need you to I'm okay. That's how love just slips away. Now I replay the way you changed, trying to find where we rearranged. Was it me or just time itself? Or love turning into something else? So I pour that whiskey, one last glass, to a love that couldn't last. All them words we couldn't say. You love me less every day. Yeah, you love me less every day. I've been running on fumes, on bad nights and cheap smoke. Lost count of the things that my heart never spoke. And the mirror don't lie, it shows every bruise I become. Yeah, I've been fighting myself, but most days myself wins the war. If you're looking for a whole man, baby, I ain't your touch. 'Cause what's still standing here ain't really standing demanding much. What's left of me ain't much. Just a heartbeat and a crush, a tired soul dragging through the ruin of what I once was. I ain't proud of this dust, but it's all that survived the cuts. Yeah, what's left of me, what's left of me ain't much. I spilled more whiskey than the tears I should have shown. Talk big about healing, but I break best when I'm alone. And these scars on my hands tell stories my voice never dared. If loving me was a burden, girl, it's a weight you couldn't bear. If you're searching for redemption, I don't have that kind of luck. All I've got is the truth, and it's rough, and it's rust. What's left of me ain't much. Just a heartbeat and a crush, a tired soul dragging through the ruin of what I once was. I ain't proud of this dust, but it's all that survived the cuts. Yeah, what's left of me, what's left of me ain't much. There was a time I had fire in my name. The time cooled the embers and sorrow stoked the flame. Now I'm just a man trying to outrun his shame, but it follows like a shadow in every step I take. What's left of me ain't much. Just a heartbeat and a crush. If I ever find peace again, it'll be gentle, it'll be tough. But until that day comes, I'll bleed slow from every touch. Yeah, what's left of me, ooh, what's left of me ain't much. No, what's left of me ain't much at all. overtake every piece, every mistake. You held my heart with careful hands, but love like mine don't fit in plans. So I pour that whiskey, let it roll through a love that took its toll. All that fire you couldn't control, I loved you more than you could hold. You tried your best, I know you did, but I was more than you could give. I needed depth, you needed space. We were never the same pace. So I pour that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth we both should know. All them nights that took their toll, I loved you more than you could hold. No blame to throw, no lines to cross, just different weights, so what we lost. No wrong or right, no heart to scold, just too much love in hands too small. Now I see it clear and cold. Some hearts break from giving too bold. I don't regret the love I gave, but it buried me in its own wave. So I pour that whiskey one last time to a love that crossed the line. All that truth we never told, I loved you more than you could hold. Yeah, I loved you more than you could hold. I gave you trust like it was gold. You spin it fast, left me cold. I thought love meant staying through, didn't know what it could do. So I poured that whiskey, let it sting, for every broken little thing. All them truths I never knew, I learned love the hard way with you. You said forever like a line, something sweet to pass the time. I held on to every word, even when they started to blur. So I poured that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth I didn't want to know. All them nights I pushed it through, I learned love the hard way with you. No teacher, no warning sign, just a hard walking, a broken line. No second chance, no softer view, just scars that spell the truth. Now I don't fall the way I did, I keep my distance, guarding it. Every touch I measure twice, 'cause love ain't always kind. So I pour that whiskey one last time, to the lesson that cost me mine. All that pain that pulled me through, I learned love the hard way with you. Yeah, I learned love the hard way with you. Held you close on a cold, dark night. Thought my arms couldn't make it right. But love don't stay just 'cause you want it to. And I was losing you while holding on to you. and stay. Something slipped through anyway. All that love I couldn't make you keep. I held you close, but you still slipped from me. Smiled like everything was fine, but I could feel it in between the lines. We said forever like it meant something, but forever's just a word when hearts don't cling. So I pour that whiskey, let it burn slow, trying to forget what I still know. All them nights you were fading away, I held you close, but lost you. Fights, no slamming doors, just quiet endings we can't ignore. No final goodbye, no tears to fake, just two souls drifting wide awake. Now your side of the bed stays cold, and every memory feels too old. I reach for you in a half-sleep haze, but you're long gone like yesterday. So I pour that whiskey one more time for a love I couldn't make stay mine. All that truth I couldn't make you say. I held you close, but lost you. But lost you anyway. Felt like home in every way. In every word you used to say. Your arms were where I used to rest, like like I had finally found my list. So I poured that whiskey, let it burn, for a place I can't return. All that love I thought was certain, you were home until you weren't. You knew my silence, knew my pain, every scar I couldn't name. But somewhere in the in-between, you stopped being what you'd been. Fall to the night I lost it all. All them walls you used to turn, you were home until you weren't. Just not the same anymore. Every room feels strange and cold. Even memories feel too old. I walk around what used to be, but it don't feel like home to me. So I pour that whiskey one last time to a love I left behind. All that truth I never learned, you were home until you weren't. Until you were. fight for every word. Now you barely said a thing I heard. I thought the silence meant we were fine. Didn't see you leaving in your mind. So I pour that whiskey, let it sit, trying to piece together all of this. All that love I thought we had, you stopped trying. I couldn't tell. You stopped calling just to say my name. Stop caring if I stayed the same. I kept living like nothing changed, while you were slowly walking away. So I pour that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth I didn't want to know. Oh, them signs I never noticed. You stopped trying, I didn't notice. No sudden break, no final scene, just distance growing in between. No loud goodbye, no clear regret, just things I wish I didn't miss. Now I see it all too late. Every moment I misread. You were gone before you left, and I was holding what was dead. So I pour that whiskey one last round, let the truth finally settle down. All that love we couldn't fix, you stopped trying, and I just missed it. Yeah, you stopped trying, and I didn't notice. I'd say I'm fine when people ask. Put on a smile, let it pass. But late at night, when the room goes still, your memory finds me like it always will. So I pour that whiskey, take a sip, trying to drown what I won't admit. All this weight I carry with, I miss you more than I admit. I walk these streets we used to know, pretend it don't hit me anymore. But every corner, every light still feels like you're just out of sight. So I pour that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth I'll never show. All them words stuck on my lips, I miss you more than I. No calls to make, no lines to cross, just silent nights and quiet loss. No one knows the shape you left, or how it echoes in my chest. I tried to move, I tried to change, but some things just stay the same. You're not here, but you still live in every breath I try to give. So I pour that whiskey one last time to a love I left behind. All this truth I keep buried deep, I miss you more than I let you see. Yeah, I miss you more than I admit. pieces I couldn't spare. Every truth I was scared to share. You held my heart like it was safe. Didn't know it would slip away. So I poured that whiskey, let it bleed through every pore you took from me. All that love you never could see. I gave you everything that broke me. I stayed up nights just to hold you down, while I was slowly starting to drown. You took my life, I called it love. Didn't see what it was made of. So I poured that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth I didn't want to know. All them scars you left in me, I gave you everything that broke me. No balance left, no soul to save, just a man standing in his own mistakes. No blame to throw, no words to fight, just emptiness I hold tonight. No, I don't know who I became, somewhere lost in your name. I gave so much, I disappeared, left with silence and all this fear. So I pour that whiskey one last time to a love that cost me mine. All that pain you'll never see, I gave you everything that broke me. Yeah. I gave you everything, and it broke me. I gave you trust like it was gold. You spent it fast, left me cold. I thought love meant staying through, didn't know what it could do. So I poured that whiskey, let it sting, for every broken little thing. All them truths I never knew, I learned love the hard way with you. You said forever like a line, something sweet to pass the time. I held on to every word, even when they started to blur. So I poured that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth I didn't want to know. All them nights I pushed it through, I learned love the hard way with you. No teacher, no warning sign, just a hard walking, a broken line. No second chance, no softer view, just scars that spell the truth. Now I don't fall the way I did, I keep my distance, guarding it. Every touch I measure twice, 'cause love ain't always kind. So I pour that whiskey one last time, to the lesson that cost me mine. All that pain that pulled me through, I learned love the hard way with you. Yeah, I learned love the hard way with you. Love was fire, yeah, we let it burn. We had the truth, but we never learned. Two broken hearts with nothing to prove. Yeah, love was real, just weren't true. So pour that whiskey, let it go down slow. Ain't no saving what we used to know. All that feeling we couldn't hold on to. Love was real, we just weren't. You wore your silence like a wedding ring. I played the fool, didn't feel a thing. We danced in smoke, yeah, we called it love, but it was never what we were dreaming of. So pour that whiskey, let it go down slow. Ain't no fixing what we let go. All them nights we were passing through, love was real, it just weren't true. No blame, no fight, just fading light. Two shadows walking out of sight. No last words, no tears to hide. Just empty space where love once lied. I still hear your voice in a midnight room, echoes of a love that met its doom. We had the spark, yeah, that much is true, but sparks don't last when hearts don't choose. So pour that whiskey one last time to a love that couldn't survive. All that magic we never knew. Love was real, we just weren't. We just weren't. I gave you love the best I knew. Every piece I had was true, but But every time I looked in your eyes, I saw someone you were still trying to find. So I pour that whiskey, let it bleed through the truth I couldn't see. All that love I kept believing, I was never what you needed. You held my hand, but not too tight, like you were ready to let go anytime. I stayed around, I played it strong, but deep down knew I didn't belong. So I poured that whiskey, let it burn slow, to a truth I didn't want to know. All them nights I kept on breathing, I was never what you needed. No fault to blame, no lines to draw, just a quiet truth without a cause. No right, no wrong, just incomplete. Two hearts that never really meet. You were already drifting away. I was just a place to rest, not the one you love the best. I kept repeating, I was never what you needed. Yeah, I was never what you needed. Every touch felt like it couldn't break. You looked at me like I belonged. Everything felt right, but something was wrong. So I poured that whiskey, let it fall, for a love that felt like it had it all. We held on tight, we stayed too long. It felt right, but we were wrong. Said forever like we knew, like time would bend to me and you. But love don't last just 'cause it's strong. Sometimes it breaks where it feels most strong. To a truth we didn't want to know. All them nights we tried to belong, we felt right, but we were just two lost souls meeting there. No villain here, no one to blame. Just the wrong fire with the right flame. Now I see it clearer than before. What we were never made for. We gave it all, we sang the song, but some notes don't last that long. So I poured that whiskey one last time, to a love that crossed the line. All that truth we wrote in song, it felt right, but we were wrong. Yeah, we felt right, but we were wrong.